Yes, right, let's go. Quick overview at the start. Morning, Adam. We're going to discuss loads of things today, okay? Loads of these are things that clients are struggling with, so you guys who are tuned in, and loads of them are also things that are stopping people getting started. One of them's your ego, one of them's overwhelm, one of them's fear of failure, one of them's worry, one of them's will I be able to stick to it, one of them's work, one of them's that you're full of shit and you keep telling lies, and one of them is that you're really uncomfortable with being selfish, okay? And you see it as a bad thing. Now, let's go through these one by one, okay? Now, me and Natalie, not my Natalie, Natalie Body, had a really long conversation yesterday. She just started the plan. She's kind of like a real perfectionist, and she was completely overwhelmed, okay, from day one. And that's bear in mind that, you know, the guys who are already with me will know as a coach, I massively drip feed stuff, okay? So you get mindset videos to start with, and then you get videos to show you how to use MyFitnessPal, videos that show you how to use my PT Hub, then you get videos to understand your goals and the reasons why you're doing it and how to track progress, okay? All that comes before you even get the nutrition plan, and then once you've worked through nutrition, you get your training plan, okay? So it is a lot, but you have to remember, sorry, the lighting's not very good in here today, guys. So dark outside. You have to remember that you need all this stuff, but that overwhelm is very, very, very likely the reason why you've failed before, okay? So there's several reasons why. Now, the main one is, and we always use the beauty of my piano over there to describe this, okay? And then we're also going to use speaking Spanish. Now, when you guys sign up for a fitness plan, a nutrition plan, a body transformation plan, you're right, yeah, this is it, new year, new me, I'm going to get ripped, I'm going to lose all the fat that I've put on, I'm going to finally start being, you know, feeling and looking better, I'm going to be a better dad, I'm going to be a better husband, I'm going to be a better wife, everything's going to be better, the time is right for me, I'm going to do it now, I'm going balls deep, or over as deep, I'm all in. I'm all in, Lee. I'm all in. Do you know how many people said to me, Lee, I'm all in, okay? And how many people said to me, Lee, I don't want to start yet because I don't want to start until I can go all in. And the thing is, I know I'm not going to be 100% for the next few weeks. So there's no point me starting, okay? That's bullshit. Utter bullcrap. You don't want to start because it's difficult and it's comfortable and you want to put it off for just a little bit longer, okay? You want to waste another 3 weeks of your life getting fat, eating shit, drinking, smoking, being a twat, okay? Now, over your life, morning John, morning Clark, morning Adam, morning Richard, morning Kelly, morning Nikki, over your life, how often do you think those 3 weeks when I do nothing at Christmas, and then that month, 3 months for some people at the end of the year. Some people literally, as soon as there's not a chance of going on holiday or getting naked in front of your partner anymore, who you may or may not still be having sex with because of that reason, that you probably feel uncomfortable with your body, that you just switch off, okay? And you do nothing from September until December. Then you start thinking about it, and then Christmas comes, and then you get really fat, and then it gets to that point where it's critical, okay? I need to change here because I can't even get undressed in front of my partner. I need to change here because I'm already dreading going on holiday in 6 months' time because I've put that much weight on that I don't even want to take my top off or get in a bikini or go to the pool, okay? Again, ladies, it's very often a wedding or a night out. You sat there dreading, like, I don't even know what I'm going to wear because I feel that uncomfortable and nothing fits me because I've done nothing about it, okay? And then, spare me guys, I'm just going to open the window. Then you come out with some crap like, oh yeah, but I'm going to start then because I'm an all or nothing person. I'm going to start then because I want to give it 100%. It's the virus of someday, guys. It will never come. Morning Kimmy, morning Sharon, morning Beth. And that is why you are where you are. Or that is why you are not where you want to be, okay? All those things, that's adding up to nearly half a year. Okay? And then you're like, God, how did I let myself get like this? I'll tell you how you let yourself get like that, because you used the bullshit excuse of wanting to be 100% or all in or all or nothing to basically take half your life off every year. Okay? It doesn't need to be that way. Okay? Christmas included, have fun, enjoy it. Birthdays included, have fun, enjoy it. Holidays included, have fun and enjoy it. But be balanced throughout the whole year. You know, always train 3 to 4 times a week and get your steps in, apart from when you're on holiday. Christmas is a bullshit excuse not to do that, okay? Always track your food and get your diet on point, but then enjoy treats when you need them. Birthdays, Christmas, holidays, all those things. Work it in within your plan, get the balance. Morning Glenn, morning Beth, nice to see you on. Hope you're good. And then what happens is that we just do nothing for these long periods, okay? And then on top of doing Sweet FA for the last 3 months, we then decide to do Sweet FA over Christmas, Sweet FA for the next 25 days, Sweet FA for the first 2, 3, 4 weeks of next year, because we'll use being skint as an excuse because we spent on shit that we don't need to impress people that we shouldn't need to impress over Christmas. Excuse. Oh, I'll finally start in February. I'll completely starve myself for maybe 3 weeks with the next best body transformation, fat loss person, plan, stroke, shake. I'll feel a little bit better for holiday, I'll go on holiday and then I'll sack it off again. And then I'll use Christmas as my next excuse for doing fuck all with my life for the next 3 or 4 months, okay? You've all been there, you've all done it. Do you know how I know? Because I've done it for many years, okay? Now, just be good all the time with balance. You don't need to be all or nothing for 12 weeks, then 12 weeks off. You don't need to not start because you've got Valentine's night. You don't need to not start because of Christmas, holidays, any of those things, okay? That is just, and this is what I mean by ego. This is what I mean by obstacles. This is what I mean by getting out of your own way, okay? The reason why you are where you are is because you're creating obstacles that don't exist. Christmas is not an obstacle to you looking and feeling better, okay? It's a few days off from life with a few alcoholic drinks and a glorified Sunday dinner. That's it. And Mariah Carey on every 5 minutes. That's it. You know, a holiday to most people is far more detrimental because you probably go away and get pissed every day for 14 days, okay? On that holiday that you saved up all year to go on because you hate your job and you've not done anything about it. Again, for another 12 months, okay? You're not solved the problem, okay? Christmas isn't the problem. Christmas has never been the problem. Christmas is a glorified Sunday dinner and a few bottles of wine. You can have one of them every week. Maybe not a few bottles of wine. Well, probably. Some people can, you know? So the reason why you're stuck is because you're just not getting started, okay? Business, speed to market beats perfection every single time, okay? Sharon, mince pies can be included. Just track them and stay in a calorie deficit. You'll still drop body fat, look better and feel better. Okay? What's the next one? Fear of failure. How do we deal with fear of failure? Should we talk about how you don't deal with fear of failure? You don't deal with fear of failure by not getting started. Because if you're not getting started because you keep making bullshit excuses why not to, like, oh, I'm scared I'll fail. Oh, I'm scared I won't be able to stick to it. I'll tell you what, if you don't start and you don't try, then you're never going to find out. And you're going to stay the same forever, which is in a position of pain. You want to stay there, in that position of pain? Go for it. Don't use fear of failure though, because the only way you fail is by not trying, okay? I fail every day in some way, shape or form. In my diet, in my business, in my relationships, my food, training, everything. Fail all the time, every day, but I don't quit, okay? I don't make excuses not to do things. I don't make excuses not to get started. I don't make excuses not to do something because of St. Christopher coming down the freaking chimney, okay? Morning, Kerry. Morning, Emma. Morning, Jim. So, yeah, it's not fear of failure, okay? It's lies. You're telling yourself, again, I want to start after Christmas because of X, Y, and Z. Now, you want to start after Christmas because you're full of crap, you're lying to yourself, you're creating obstacles that aren't there, and you see more emotional attachment, payoff, and fun to eating shit, drinking, and doing sweet FA about the fact that you're feeling really unhappy and overweight and unfit and your head's screwed at the minute, okay? You see more payoff to staying as you are, okay? That's the honest truth. It's nothing to do with Christmas. It's not about fear of failure. No one fails. Nobody... Guys, there's about quite a few of my clients on here as well. Comment below if you're one of my clients and I've allowed you to fail. Doesn't happen, guys. Too much accountability. Too much emotional support. Too much balance. Okay, next one. Will I be able to stick to it? Oh, I'm just so busy with work. How many guys did we go through this conversation yesterday? I can't remember her name. I want to mention her name. Charlene, she won't mind me talking about it. We had like a long conversation yesterday, okay? And this is what you call breaking down barriers. And this is what you need to do with yourself. And this is the key to us all being honest with ourselves. And this is the key to us all getting results, okay? So 5 o'clock in the morning, when I think she first messaged me, she was too busy. She had fear of failure. She didn't want to do the program. She didn't have enough time. She was too busy. She wouldn't be able to do it. And you guys know what response she will have got from me, okay? I didn't swear at her. I don't really know her. So we then broke her day down and she says, I've been up since 6:30. I says, great. What have you done so far today? Well, I start work at 9. Okay, so she skipped over that period and she started talking about how busy she is and what happens at 5 o'clock when she finishes. And what happened is, whoa. What happened between 6:30 and 9 o'clock when you started work? Well, she couldn't answer it, okay? Apart from the fact that she drank 3 coffees, she could not answer it. You know the reason why? Because she did naffle, apart from procrastination. Faffed. Faffed is a great word, isn't it? We all faff around, don't we? Lads, not the sort of faff you're talking about. So it's breaking it down. It's creating time. It's looking at your schedule, okay? So once we've broken it down, I said to her, okay, so we get up at 6:30, we do your stretches for 30 minutes whilst listening to personal development to make sure your mind and body is on fire. You then go out and get your steps in for half an hour, okay? We're at 7:30. You don't start work for 90 minutes and you work for home, okay? Then you either start prepping your food for the day and get it all sorted, or you do your home workout, you go to the gym, can be to the gym and back. No one needs to be there for more than an hour, including travel. If you're training at a gym that's more than 15 minutes drive away, find a new gym. And back home and at your desk for 9 o'clock, okay? By 9 o'clock, you've done a 45-minute workout, you've stretched, you've done some personal development, you've planned your entire day, and you've planned the food for the day. She was like, ping! Just now you don't need to worry about in the evening. What have you got to do in the evening? You can do what you want. Finish work at 5, do the stuff you said you were going to do. Day, sorted, easy, okay? So it's rubbish. It's rubbish and it's the lies that we tell ourselves. So all of you, don't be using time as an excuse because it's not, okay? Now, here's another big one. How cool are these lives, by the way? I love them. I love that you guys interact. I love that they help you. I love the amount of messages that I get afterwards saying, oh my God, I never thought about it like that. It really helped. And you guys have to remember, like, you guys have read my story, okay? I've been that low, I was underground. So wherever you are, I understand it. So don't think of me as someone who's, you know, like an army chief, who's a Ayatollah, who's authoritarian and he's just blasting stuff at you. All these things, these excuses are the ones that I told myself for years. So I get it, okay? Now, what was the next one? And this is new as well. We have just implemented something new for new clients, okay? Existing clients, doesn't matter, okay? And it's mandatory that you have to have Facebook. If you've not got Facebook, I will not coach you. I don't care if you offer me £5,000. If you've not got Facebook, for whatever reason, unless it's because it's a serious reason, like you're a barrister or something like that, or something where you can't have it physically because of your career. But this is another obstacle and utter BS excuse that I hear. And let's flip that perception again, okay? Oh, I'm not on Facebook because it's just full of negativity. And I'm not on Facebook because of X, Y, and Z. And I'm not on Facebook because of X, Y, and Z. Okay? It's not Facebook's problem. Okay? It's the company you keep in. It's the friends you've got on Facebook. It's the people that you follow. And it's the fact that you haven't structured your day correctly to make sure that you limit social media. Okay? I found the people that have changed my life the most on social media, okay? Without social media, I haven't found them. If you're coming off social media because you spend all day looking at shit, arguing about people, talking about COVID, getting pissed off with what Sharon up the road said that, sorry Sharon, that you don't care about, then that's your problem. Drop the ego, drop the obstacle, get out of your own way and realise it's not Facebook's fault, it's the company you keep in. Morning Catherine, morning Melissa. Okay, Facebook can be the most positive experience in the world if you follow and surround yourself with the right people, okay? Our private client group is the most epic place on this earth, okay? Everyone who's in it already will comment below, okay? There is no negativity. There's 4 sets of daily accountability. There's lives, there's recipes, there's support, there's a daily mindset task, there's an evening mindset task, okay? And it's full of 400 plus people who love and support each other. And there's never ever been any negativity, okay? What result do you think being in there would have on your life? Okay? So all of a sudden, you go from nobody, your negative set of friends that want to keep you back and keep taking, morning Richard, morning Catherine, and take you to the pub every week and hold you back and keep you moaning and keep you on their soul-sucking level, and they don't want you to progress and they don't want you to lose weight and they don't want you to get fit and they don't want you to improve any area of your life because they want you to keep going to the pub with them every week because they thrive off negativity, How often do you hear it when someone goes, load of bullshit about how bad their life is, and the person next to them goes, yeah, I'm same. Yeah, I'm same. Okay? All the time, okay? That is what's destroying your life. If you're surrounded by those people, doesn't matter if it's on social media, doesn't matter if it's in life, doesn't matter if it's in your family, okay? If you're surrounded by them, it's them bringing you down. They are the problem, not social media, okay? I said this to a guy this morning. He said to me, I've come off social media to sort my head out. It's like, you haven't. You need sorting your head out is going to get rid of the people who are messing your head up, okay? It's not social media's fault. It's not Facebook's fault, okay? These guys in my group literally support each other all day, every day. We get these videos every day. We were replying, someone's a bit down, we pick them up and we take them to the next level. So you can come off social media and carry on with all the negative shit in your life, or you can go on social media, unfollow anyone who's negative, make sure you surround yourself by the right people and be in a group of 400 people that are literally going to raise you up to the next level and make you forget about those people, because sometimes you can't talk about it with your friends, can you? Sometimes you can't talk about it with your husband or wife. You don't really want your fat loss journey all over Facebook because you're not quite comfortable with it yet, but you still need that support, okay? So that's just another false beliefs. Another one is money. And I'm going to say this really genuinely here. If anyone genuinely cannot afford my coaching, which is very cheap, by the way, then don't listen to what I'm about to say, okay? Because it doesn't apply to you if it's genuine, okay? But there's a lot of people who are saying things like, it's just a lot of money before Christmas though with what I've got to spend on kids. Don't take offence, because if that triggers you, it's because it's you, okay? It's quite a lot of money that though, isn't it? okay? It works out at under £13 a week, okay? Most guys and girls are spending more than that per week on takeaway, alcohol, fags, drugs, Netflix, Sky, other random subscriptions that are in your account that you've probably not checked for a year, okay? Takeaways, crap in the garage, bottles of Lucozade, sandwiches, cans of pop every time you go to the shop, Costa coffees, okay? I firmly believe that 99% of people can afford to find £149 to change their lives, okay? Or £49 a month, whichever one you go for. That's the cheapest plan, okay? Now, if you're saying, it's a lot of money that though, isn't it? It's like, whoa, is it? Because you just spent 49 quid on takeaways in the last 2 weeks. Takeaways that are making you fat, takeaways that are making you unhappy, takeaways that are keeping you in a place of pain, okay? Takeaways that are having, it's exactly Jonathan, it's £2 a day. It's a Costa coffee per day. And I tell you what, this is the big thing, okay? And again, if this triggers you, then you need to drop your ego and you need to get out of your own way, okay? I had a client apply yesterday and I had to break down some serious barriers again. She needs to lose 8 stone, okay? But she just said, I'm not willing to spend that money in that area of my life. Literally convinced herself she can't afford it, okay? You have to consider this, okay? How do you think she got to 8 stone overweight? I'm pretty sure she didn't have a Meals on Wheels pulling up every day and delivering free food. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of sandwiches, a lot of bottles of wine, a lot of takeaways, a lot of chippy teas, a lot of crap from the garage, a lot of stops at the services, you know. Jonathan's just summed it up. Spend £2 a day less on food. You're going to need to do that anyway, okay? But this is what we do as humans. We quantify it, okay? Now, if you are really overweight, really struggling with your fitness, struggling with alcohol, maybe trying to... That was another one as well. I also had a guy who spent £100+ per week on cigarettes who thought it was too expensive to sign up. You know, like Dom says, Dom's come on board, he's not drank for 4 weeks, saving a fortune. He's financially up from where he was to start with. But again, this is applicable to everyone. These are all the false beliefs that we create in life, okay? We look for reasons why we can't do something. And the reason is because we're still more attached, said this yesterday, still more attached to the person we are than the person that we want to become, okay? But you've got to make that first move, okay? There is only one justifiable reason for anyone not sorting their life out from this point onwards, from that point right there, okay? If you were, it doesn't have to be me, it could be any coach, okay? This isn't a sales pitch. But if you genuinely need help and you actually cannot afford it to the level that you won't be able to pay your household bills or you won't be able to eat, which again, if you're struggling with alcohol or food, then I struggle to believe that on any level. But if you genuinely can't afford to get the help you need, that is the one justifiable reason, okay? Everything else is just a lie. Genuinely, it's a lie. Kids, busy, job, husband, wife, Christmas, any of those things, okay? It's because we value the other things higher. Our personal happiness and our personal goals and our personal life moving forward is right at the bottom of the ladder. So we'll pay for the subscriptions, we'll pay for the takeaways, we'll pay for this, we'll pay for that, we'll pay for that. And then if there's anything left, then I might spend it on myself. This works exactly the same with time, okay? So I'll run round like a blue-ass fly after every single other person in my life, like I'm Mother Teresa with a halo on my head, because that makes me a good person, okay? That makes me feel better about myself. And from a very young age, I was told that putting myself first is selfish, and to put everyone else before yourself makes you a good person, okay? It doesn't. It makes you a douchebag. It means that you put in yourself and your personal happiness at the bottom of the ladder. And what that means is that you are not in the best position to be able to look after and help all those people, okay? Oh yeah, I'm a great dad because I do everything for my kids and I do everything for my wife, and I'm like 27 stone currently, but I always put them first apart from when I'm eating, and you know, that makes me feel a good person. That's what we do. Okay? Bullcrap. That is quantifying and justifying my health is really bad, okay? I'm going to die. I'm actually a bad dad. No offence. If it triggers you, it's because it's true. Because I'm not being a role model. How am I being a role model? By being 25 stone. How am I being a role model? By living on takeaways, okay? And not just that, I'm probably going to be dead by the time I'm 60. Again, not meant to trigger you, but if it's you, it will do. That's not being a good person. That's like literally destroying yourself and then using a very quantifiable reason that I'm such a good person because I put everyone else first, as the reason for not taking action to sort your own life out, okay? Nothing wrong with being selfish. Me and Sophia were discussing this yesterday. Why being selfish is the wisest move for every single person that's close to you, okay? Now, I'm not talking about the selfish that you're talking about, but what do Ryanair say when you get on your flight? Okay, what happens if the plane crashes, okay? Do you fit your kids' oxygen masks and then fit your own afterwards? No. Morning Stacey, morning Melissa, morning Gavin. Now, what you need to understand is there's a very specific reason for that. Because if you're dead, okay, because you didn't fit your mask because you were helping them, then they are all going to die too. Because you're not going to be there to help them, okay? And this is why it's important, you know, morning Sally. Everybody has 1 hour a day to look after themselves, to look after their health, to do some learning. And if anyone in your family or your life is telling you that you cannot have that 1 to 2 hours per day for you, then it's them that's selfish, not you. It's them. You're not selfish. Nobody's selfish for taking 1 to 2 hours a day for themselves. We all need to do that. Because I tell you what, when you do, and you start to lose some weight, and you start to work on your mind, and you start to feel happier, and you start to be healthier, you are in a better position to help everyone else around you, okay? To help your parents when they get old, to support your kids, to be a great role model, to be a great partner, to have the energy to actually get up the stairs and get into bed, okay? To have the motivation and the drive to then teach them the personal development that you're learning, to then help them with their careers, to then show them how to live life and how to progress and being that role model, but completely destroying your own life, your own health and everything around it, and being a rundown, crippled, anxious, depressed mess just because you put everyone else before yourself, it is stupid, okay? The people in your life shouldn't be allowing that, but very often it's not them, okay? It's the fact that what you need to do to get well is hard, okay? It was hard for me. It's uncomfortable, okay? And it requires consistency, it requires discipline, it requires patience, it requires time, it requires getting back up every time you knock down. And it's not easy, okay? But when you do, your life will 10x to a level that you never knew was imaginable. And rather than being the rundown mess that you think is being Mother Teresa and helping everyone else and putting everyone else before you because that makes you a great person, you will become the great person that they aspire to be. Because mum's in great shape, okay? Dad's business is on fire. His career's going really well. Dad gets up and learns every day. That's what I want to do when I get up, okay? Dad's fit. Dad goes out for a run. You know, my dad's going to live longer than everyone else's dad. My mum's stronger than all the other mums in the programme. My mum's 45, but she looks younger than all the other mums in the programme, and they're all their mums are stood there smoking fags, moaning about life, being depressed, blaming everyone, not getting out of their own way, blaming everything and everyone in life, but without taking any action to fix their own life, okay? So I hope that's been helpful this morning. It's a quick recap. Right, the amount of inquiries in the last 2 days, guys, is just ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to do I'm going to create a group today, and I'm going to do a Facebook Live tonight when I can tell you guys some more about how I would like to help you. Okay, morning Sally, morning Joe, morning Stacey. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the group. So if you want some more coaching, you want some more help, you want to learn some more, you found some value in today's video, then just comment, I'm all in, below. I'm going to create a group, and then everyone who said that they want the free coaching for the rest of December, and then into January, February and March, I'm going to put you all in one group, and I'm going to do a live, because we were expecting maybe like 10 people to be interested, and there's actually nearer to like 100. So I'm gonna have to create a group and do it all together. So I will post the link on this live video. I will post the link on yesterday's live video. And then once I've just done the final bits, again, I can't do it as a webinar yet because I don't have the software, but I'll do a Facebook Live in that group tonight. And I'll tell you guys exactly what you get, how it works, how it's going to change your life, why you get the rest of December free, why I'm not willing to work with you if you don't want to take me up on the rest of December free because you're not ready yet, because you've not stopped telling lies to yourself, and then how the coaching plan works into January, February and March, okay? So just comment below. Be super cool if you could like, comment, share the video. I'd really appreciate it. I get a massive buzz off this. I want to help as many of you as possible feel better, look better, and make sure that the next 13 months are the 13 months when you really start to sort your shit out and become the person that you not only want to be, that you truly deserve to be. So have an awesome day, guys. Massive love from me, massive love from Logan, massive love from Nat. Hope to see you later. If not, I'll see you back here again tomorrow morning. Take care. Don't stop.